Hey everybody, DeLongshot Signatures here. This is episode 19 of my 2024 TTM returns, and I have 7 successes to share with you all. Still been a little busy as of recent. Got to do some stuff financially and all this and that, so I haven't had a ton of time to put into autograph collecting, but we still have been getting some returns here, so I figured I'd take some time to share these. Hopefully we get some more later today and I can do a second video. But the first return here is a NASCAR return. Took a little while. Wasn't expecting this to come back. He's since switched teams, but he will be racing in the Truck Series this year. So this is a 4-4 return from Truck Series driver Ty Dillon. Sent these out not long after I bought the cards for the 2021 Donruss set. So added those ones and all 3 of those. And then I threw in another optic that I didn't have signed by him, and those all turned out great. Hopefully he continues to get to race and continues to sign. Then we have a hockey return coming back from an active player. This is a guy that I sent to pretty early on in his career, never heard back, and then started going through my Young Guns cards, saw the name again. I was like, is it even worth sending out? I didn't ever heard from him from the first time. Well, it turns out it was. So this is a 1-of-1 return in 15 days from Providence Bruins goaltender Michael DiPietro. Signed very nicely in a gold Sharpie. Turned out great. Very little, smudging and removal of the signature. He was a really promising goaltender for the Canucks for quite some time, and I think they had to start him due to injuries to their top goaltenders, and it was really rough for him trying to make it in the NHL. So they spent a lot more time with him in the AHL, and they ended up moving on from him. So now he is with Boston, who pretty much have their goaltending tandem set for right now. Really, the only way he'd move up is if there were significant injuries. But still a very good goaltender, still a really young guy. Hopefully I can see him develop. But really awesome to get that one back. Was not expecting it to come back. Then we have a basketball return here. This is coming in from a former basketball player, NBA head coach, and college basketball head coach. 2 of 2 success in 28 days from Butch Beard. Right there in the New York, I think that's the Knicks uniform. Dribbling the basketball there. And another one here. If I remember correctly, he had a major issue with the Louisville athletics department for not hiring, black coaches or anything like that, or promoting them. And he wanted everything that he was involved with the school to be removed. So I felt a little weird sending him a picture of him in a Louisville uniform, but it seems like he's okay with signing that stuff. So thankfully, that wasn't a big issue, because it was really hard to find that NBA photo. But not sure what the resolution of that was, but still a cool return to get back. Pretty solid player back in the day, and obviously getting to add a head coach to both the NBA and the college collection is really nice. We got another hockey return here. This one from a 90's player. Didn't play very much, but he was a first-round pick. 2 of 1 success in 19 days. Former Boston Bruin Shane Stevenson. I sent this card, and he signed it nicely in silver, and he included a 91-92 Upper Deck card of his own, which was really cool of him to do that. Did have to send to Canada, so that's a really quick return there, just 19 days. Usually those take a lot longer, but very nice success there. Great autograph. We got a former IndyCar driver here. This is a 2 of 2 success in 23 days from former driver Pete Holzmer. I think he competed in 2 or 3 Indy 500s. Also had a podium finish in the kart series. Really nice looking photos. Quick return there. Then we have a college soccer coaching return. This is a 2 of 2 success in 121 days from the women's soccer coach for Clemson, Eddie Radwanski. Signed both of these photos. Also included a nice note. Just signed it as Eddie, so not going to count that as an autograph, but we'll keep the note with it. He is a former soccer player himself. He did make it to some American major leagues, some minor leagues. In one of the leagues, I think he won like championship MVP or something like that. Played indoor soccer leagues. Also had 5, they call it caps, but appearances with the men's national team. And he has been a longtime coach. Was originally with UNC Greensboro as their head coach for some time, and now he's been coaching Clemson for like 10 to 15 years now. This past year, they ended up making it to the College Cup, which is their version of the Final Four. So a very, very successful season for the team, and hopefully one of these days he'll get a chance to win a championship with them. Then the last one I have here is the one return that came in yesterday. This is a former NHL defenseman signing 3 of 3 in 18 days. This is coming back from Sylvain Lefebvre, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced. He is currently, I think, an assistant coach with the Florida Panthers. So I sent to their arena and got this back really quickly. Also had a 95 or 96, 97 Donruss, I think is what it is. It just says 1996. But he was an undrafted player who played almost 1,000 games in the NHL. Didn't score very many goals, but was pretty good at getting some assists. So he was pretty skilled with the puck. I was kind of nervous about sending to the Florida Panthers because they used to be a fantastic through the mail team. And then in recent years, it's really, really gone down, and several players have stopped signing through the Panthers. You can still get them via a home address. So I thought maybe with the GM change or something like that they weren't accepting fan mail anymore. But now it seems to be picking back up again. So I don't really know. But either way, really cool to get this one back. Nice signature there. And again, a quick return. But that is it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best of luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.